It's Mark Boyer with YoChicago.com and NewHomeNotebook.com. We're here with Jody Libman. He's the developer and the builder at, we were calling it Luxhaven.
Luxhaven.
What's the address here?
1740 West Cornelia.
Okay, and it's kind of on the border of Roscoe Village.
And Lakeview.
West Lakeview, yeah. All right, tell us a little bit about this development. This is new on our radar.
It's a brand new construction development. It's got 8 condo units in it, 3 on the second floor, 3 on the third floor, and 2 on the fourth floor. Brick and block building. Between the walls and floors, we've got blown-in insulation, netted, double 5/8 RC channel drywall for sound. Brick and block construction building. We've got pellet windows, Gen Air, stainless steel appliance package. All the countertops are triple OG edge.
Now what does that mean?
That means that they're double the thickness of regular granite or concrete. So they take 2 layers and they glue them together, give you a more solid, bold, rich looking feeling.
Heavy duty stuff.
Heavy duty. You can see the design is very contemporary, a lot of straight lines, a lot of girth. They're rift cut oak cabinet doors.
This is the same sort of kitchen setup we're going to see in all 8 of the homes here?
That is correct.
All right.
The flooring is 3 1/4 inch oak, and we have one of the finest floor finishers in Chicago that did a super job on these floors.
Okay, it's still a little dusty, as people can see, because you're just coming online right now.
You got it. You got it.
Construction workers are working on the elevator.
That's correct.
Now.
The elevator should be up and running in about 4 weeks, and then we'll start to finish out the lobby and the common areas. Currently, we have 3 units that are completed. The 2 on the 4th floor, which are the premier units that have private roof decks that give you a view of the entire downtown, panoramic of the entire city. Those should be done in about 4 weeks. Cabinets are in, but we're waiting for the countertops, and they're going to finish the floors and finish everything else.
Great. The top floor isn't the only place where you can have some outdoor space, though. There are balconies.
There's several. We took a lot of that into consideration when we were doing the plans. Over the unit 201 and 203, which is the north and the south unit, off the back door, there's a drive-down garage, and we've dedicated that roof deck, which is very large. It's the size of a city backyard, to each of the units. So you have a contiguous space from a bedroom right into your outdoor living space in the balcony.
Okay, and that's there, you said, because of the contiguous garage, but there's underground parking.
Yes, there is. There is. It's unusual for a building this size. You typically don't do it, but each unit gets an underground deeded parking space that comes along with the unit, and if somebody wants to buy an additional space, there are, I think, 3 or 4 available for purchase.
Now, did you do that because there wasn't space to build an above ground?
No, actually I did the opposite. I live in the neighborhood, and the reason that I did it was that some people have built and they've put the parking on street level, so you get no retail element. So what I wanted to do was have plenty of retail and take the parking space that would have been on ground 1, move it in the basement so that there would be a retail and a lobby. So we've got about 3,400 square feet of retail, which runs along Lincoln Avenue in the corner Cornelia, which I think helps the neighborhood a lot more than a brick wall.
Sure. And that's just one retail or commercial unit?
There's 3 spaces. We're in negotiations with a couple people, debating on somebody's going to take 2 or 3. We haven't finalized that yet, but we're right in the middle of doing that right now.
All right. I'm noticing right behind you here, there's a curved wall, and this isn't the first one I've seen here. Kind of an interesting sort of floor plate here, where a lot of unusual angles, not your typical just boxy condominiums. That
is what we tried to accomplish. The footprint of the lot is not square. It's got a lot of angles to it, and it's a corner, and there's a lot of different angles, and I didn't just want triangles. I wanted to soften the look, so we created some radiuses here. You'll see it in the 1-bedroom apartment as well.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different designs in the bathroom, so we made a conscious effort to make Each unit very, very different and aesthetically pleasing.
Right. Those angles are, of course, because we're on Cornelia and Lincoln, which is Lincoln runs at an angle off the grid.
Yes.
As you know. All right. Why don't we go, check out one of the one bedrooms?
Let's go to the